and we got big dudes running real fast.
Huge. Real fast.
I learned that out of the combine. It's like, I watched it back because we went down there on Saturday, walked around, didn't get to see as many numbers and everything like that. So I watched it back at night. And it's hard not to just be like, so humans are faster than they've ever been.
Yeah.
So humans have just gotten faster. Like that is just somehow, some way we figured out how to train, how to run, how to get off, how to continue. Now get off. I'm not talking about.
But also
talking about sex.
There are new ways to do that too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, every day people are learning new ones. I guess that's what the internet is.
About new people.
But anyways, like everything about them, like the new techniques are evolving. Like everybody is faster now. And we have the fastest human in the history of the NFL just took place. Congratulations, Xavier Worthy.
Yeah.
Now, he's 160-some pounds, I think, maybe 170 pounds. Ran a 4.21 official, 4.22 unofficial. He was pumped that he tied the record that Ross had from years ago. Then he would later find out that it wasn't a tie. You actually broke the record. You're the fastest human to ever go through an NFL combine. Now, obviously, there's whole new measures and metrics with the laser timer versus the hand timer. And Deion Sanders, Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson, all these guys in the past that are absolute burners. With modern technology and modern training, would Deion be able to run a 4.19? Like we don't know. But what we do know is Xavier Worthy is a rocket ship.
Yep.
And if you run that fast, speed kills matchups, you will find a home. And we want to let everybody know he can track a ball. We were front row to watching this dude catch like a 60-yard ball that was coming down like a bottle rocket in a big-time tud right in front of our face as we were on the MegaCast.
Be there. Go, X.
Same celebration.
Come down here. Come down here. Did we talk about the long ball? Did we talk about the long ball? Was that money? Was that money? Was that money? Was that right there? High def, live, in front, touchdown horns. Hey. Hook 'em, baby.
Unbelievable. Watch this replay, Matt.
Oh,
what a
beautiful.
shot. Wow.
Kirk Herbstreit breaking down the bucket.
So high. Look at this pocket. Look at the blocking, too, from the O-line.
Look at all our dumb. We almost got hit by humans there.
Hey, this is alumni section. 1st and 10. Shot to Xavier Worthy.
Great shot from Quinn. We got a chance to watch his speed in person, and him tracking that ball was phenomenal. But history shows us that being the fastest in the combine, not necessarily a home run, you're going to be a success in the NFL, Conman.
No, actually, the Patriots just drafted 2 years ago the fastest wide receiver in the NFL, and he was a little bigger. I think Tyquan Thornton, I think he's 6'1", 6'2", but he has the small frame. When he's playing, he's been incredible. He's gotten very seriously hurt because of the small, tight frame. Do you think it's different because of the fact that 5'10", maybe you can move him inside, outside a little more? Because Tyquan Thornton, the guy we got, I think he ran a 4.28 or a 4.29. He was the fastest wide receiver at the combine. He's a little taller, a little skinnier.
We heard Matthew McConaughey say, track it, X, score that thing, X. If X gets with like an Andy Reid or like somebody that's very creative and utilizes him in the Tyreek Hill fashion, Tyreek now, there's some backyard drills going on.
Yeah.
That we're learning about.
Too physical.
A little bit too, broken leg.
Too much.
Anyways, so if we use him in an offensive system that utilizes you can get him open, you can get him away from the jam coverage, hopefully, but he's also got to be a guy who knows how not to get hit.
Yeah.
At 160, 170 pounds, he's going to be taking deep shots. Hopefully there isn't anything other than like maybe legs being tangled or him getting out of bounds quickly. But we had Philip Dorsett come to the Indianapolis Colts after he ran a 4.24 or something like that. I forget what it was. He won an island or an Adidas contract.
Ooh.
I forget what it was. It was
something.
I think you could win I think they bought an island.
John Ross won an island. I think, Dorsett, got the Adidas contract, and then they upped it to
an island. Yeah, whatever it used to be for the fastest 40. Philip Dorsett came to our team, but we already had T.Y. And T.Y. Hilton was very fast, like the same exact position almost. I don't think Philip Dorsett ever really got a real push with us. Mm-hmm. They thought he was going to be able to be a returner because he was super fast. I don't think he ever returned in college or anything like that. So it wasn't necessarily his bread and butter. Saw him do some magical things, in practice. He'd go up and get it on some guys. But for us, it just never clicked. He would end up going, I think he's still playing. Incredible athlete, incredible guy. So I don't like the fact that he necessarily gets lumped into like, hey, fastest guys didn't work out, because I think Phil Dorsett, if he would have landed in a situation where he would have been used
Yes.
as the guy, I think he would have had smashing success. The NFL seems much more suitable now for ridiculous speed than maybe it was even 10 years ago. So congrats to X, who said, business handled was his tweet. I'd say so. Yeah, I'd say you break the NFL Combine record, your NFL future for at least the first 3 years is going to be a lock. And from everything I've been told, great energy, great personality, great human.
Well, and to your point too, like if he goes to a team like the Chiefs, where he's the last pick in the first round, and he's on an established team already, where he doesn't have to be the number. Like John Ross, I think was a top 10 pick when he came out. Like clearly, I mean, he's super fast, obviously, but wasn't ready to be the number one guy right away. Hey, we need you to go out and have 1,000 yards your first year. Like, it doesn't sound like that's going to be his situation if he does go to a team like the Chiefs. Like, they have Mahomes, they have Kelsey, they have Pacheco. They're not expecting him to come in and be like, hey, you got to be the engine that kind of makes this thing go. Like, but if he gets open, yeah, he can still.
What a great third, fourth option.
Exactly.
Rasheed Rice.
Exactly.
Guy runs a 4-2-1 or whatever.
I was looking at mock this morning. He was mocked to the Chiefs. Obviously, that's where he's going to.
Immediately, Andy Reid sees that and goes, all right, well, figure this out. Can he catch a ball? Do we know if he can catch? Because our guys last year didn't catch. We still won the Super Bowl. Can he catch a ball? And then they show that exact clip, and he's like, all right, well, that's who we're going with in this entire thing.
And if he's 2 for 5 catching balls in games, there's a chance 2 of them are going for 80-yard touchdowns. So
4.18 is that going to be? I think. Because I think there was some track person that did it, ran a very fast 40, a track person. And they were showing it on the internet. I should have remembered it. But yeah, what is the fastest that a football player? Now, he's obviously a little bit undersized, right? That's 170 pounds or whatever. It's like, if he gets in the right offensive system, though, that doesn't matter.
Nope.
That doesn't matter, especially if he knows how to avoid hits. You know what I mean, AJ?
Which, if you want any longevity, you will. And watch any of the kind of slighter frame receivers out there. Like, they know, they have the instincts, the knack to find a way. Like, they're not ever really taking big shots. They're not just stepping out of bounds. They just have such a great feel for where the defenders are. They know how to get down.
Here's Xavier Worthy right in our grill.
Jeez, what a play.
Us losing our minds on the sideline with Matthew McConaughey, a moment that I'll remember in my dying days happening. It was absurd down there at the Cotton Bowl right in front of our faces, but it's like, I'm excited to watch these guys work. I'm excited to see who makes it, who doesn't make it. I'm excited to see the surprises of this draft season with the lack of people working out. Now, last year, C.J. Stroud threw, so that's a massive ordeal that he threw and had the year that he had. If you go back, Patrick Mahomes, I believe he threw. Tom Brady obviously threw. Lamar Jackson threw. Andrew Luck, RG3 both did not throw. Peyton Manning did not throw. Kyler Murray did not throw. So it's like everybody always wonders if the Combine's going to continue to be something with people opting out, kind of just like bowl season. I think people are going to watch. Did you see the crowd that was in Lucas Oil Stadium, AJ?